Good morning, everyone. I'm just leaving the K Wood Shelter just south of the city of Dalton. I did not do any video or journaling or anything yesterday. I took a break. I think I was a little anxious and stressed out after having all these tree limbs fall down towards me from that tropical storm Debbie, and from just being rained on and soaking wet for multiple days. Took a break. Last you saw me, I think I was in a dugout at the park on the north side of Dalton. So after it started getting dark and the worst of the storm had passed, I went back into the woods. It was still pouring rain. Set up my hammock and went to sleep. And the next day I was probably a little bit in the dumps, but you know that happens. But Dalton was a great time to rest and relax and get back. I went to the community center that offers showers for hikers, so I got to shower with a bunch of old naked dudes who had just got done swimming. And then went over to the library, recharged devices, my electronics, and uploaded some videos. And really the best part of my day was going by. There's a guy named Tom Lavardi who lives right off the trail. You walk right past his home and he lets hikers camp in his backyard and just, gives water out, lets you refill, all kinds of nice things. And one thing that he does, and he did for me, was he does your laundry for $5, which for me was just what I needed at that moment. Just hand him my dirty, stinky, wet everything, sit on his porch and relax while he goes and washes it for me. Sat there on the porch chatting with the Nobo, a girl from Kansas, first person I met from Kansas out here, named Tornado, and it was just a good reset. Went and got a milkshake, just down the road from where he lived. So that was really a much needed break and reset I got. And then I hiked out of town a little ways yesterday evening. I don't know how many miles I did, probably couldn't have done more than 5. But we're off again today, high spirits, feeling good. I did get this one video yesterday that you engineers just might like. Get ready, get ready. I think this is railroad crossing number 5. I suspect we're going to get a lot of these power line views from here on out. They seem to be getting them more and more anyways. Well, this video may get a little long and chatty. I'd apologize, but most people accuse me of not talking enough, so hey, enjoy it while you can. But today being Sunday, I thought I'd touch on a couple of scriptures from the New Testament. There's the one that says, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. There's the, what ye have done to the least of these my brethren, ye have done unto me. And there's the 2 great commandments, right? Love thy God and love thy neighbor. I wanted to talk about, really quick, 2 individuals that I've met on trail. One being Tom Lavardi from yesterday, and another being a guy named Pilgrim Shepherd, a guy named Shepherd that I met climbing the Crockers back in Maine. I'll probably talk about Shepherd tomorrow in the interest of time, but speaking of Tom from yesterday, I can't emphasize how nice that moment was when he brought out my laundry. He folded everything all up all nice, and it was still warm from the dryer. So nice to have dry clothes to put on. Then he sat down with Tornado and I, and we chatted a little bit. I guess he's been doing this for, I can't remember, 24 years or something, he said. He talks about the hikers that get injured or sick, and staying at a hotel will add up really fast. And so he's had hikers camped in his backyard for a week or 2 recovering. Talks about how sometimes he has to run his lawnmower around their tents or ask him to move over before their tent kills his lawn. And then then he talked about the two longest stayers, a 19-year-old and an 18-year-old kid. You know, sounded like they were a bit troubled. So I'm sure it was a great help, but he had one stay with him for a full year and another stay with him for 18 months. And these kids ended up getting jobs in town. One kid actually got a job in the town over, so Tom would drive him to work and drive him home from work to help him out. I think the one that stayed 18 months eventually did finish the trail, made it to Katahdin. The other one sounds like he said he got tired of the cold and had his mom buy him a bus ticket to Arizona, and he disappeared to Arizona. But you know, just the kindness this guy has shown to people is amazing. A true trail saint in my book. A really kind man that we all can look to and want to emulate. These are my favorite kind of bog boards, the ones that move. So this is pretty exciting. Everybody's heard of the cookie lady on the AT, right? I've certainly heard about her for years. And right up here is where she's at. I finally get to meet her. Let's see if we can find the cookie lady. So a relative of mine said I don't take enough pictures of some of these stops I do. So this is the cookie lady's farm area, and she's actually sent me off to go pick some blueberries to take to the shelter tonight, because at this next shelter there's caretakers that make pancakes in the morning, and we can have blueberry pancakes. So that was the cookie lady's place. Pretty nice. She gives every hiker 2 or 3 cookies. I took 3, of course. And she gives all the hikers this cold hibiscus drink with some lemon in it. It was really, really good. And then she's like, hey, go pick some blueberries and take them to Upper Goose Pond for the caretakers. I think I mentioned that. So we'll have them in our pancakes hopefully in the morning. Super nice place. You pick blueberries. If anybody wants to come to Massachusetts, I know the place where you can pick some blueberries. Well guys, I saw a bear. I saw my first bear on the trail. Maybe I should say I got a glimpse of a bear as he ran away right through there. But I suppose I can say I saw one now. Fantastic sky today, guys. Look at this. It's so blue. Here's a little beaver pond. We're passing by, crossing the road, and back into the woods. That last picture there, that was Bonnie. She set up some trail magic. I actually got to the road right when she was kind of setting up tables and stuff. So, you know, I got some banana bread, some dill bread, a root beer, some cookies. She had some Ziploc bags that I had 2 Ziploc bags that I've kind of ruined, so I was able to replace them. Super nice lady. I guess her daughter hiked the trail in 2015, and she says she's here every Monday doing trail magic. She couldn't come tomorrow. Tomorrow's Monday. She had a thing tomorrow, so she decided to come on Sunday instead. So you know, really nice people out here. I guess this is my lucky day. Some more trail magic. Has some seltzers and various snacks in here. Right here at this road crossing. Very cool. So, Appalachian Trail, Beckett. Going over my first freeway. Looks like they've got this nice little bridge just for us hikers to get across. And here we go. And then here's a second bridge for the other direction of traffic. Looks like we got some people up there trying to get the, I don't know, they're waving high or they're trying to get the truckers to honk their horns. I'm not sure. Actually, turns out those guys waving were holding up Kennedy signs for the election coming up. Well, youngest son of mine, I'm at Upper Goose Pond Shelter tonight. It's actually a really nice cabin, really nice setup. They got a beautiful lake I swam in earlier. I didn't have my camera with me though. They got canoes and all kinds of stuff. There's my camp for tonight. Switch the camera. Here I am. Thanks for watching. I'm at mile 641, I think. And as always, big thanks to my family and my wife for supporting me on this crazy little adventure of mine. Good night. We'll see you tomorrow.